sex is one of those things that's, it's hard for people to open up about, right? It's a very intimate, personal thing. And unfortunately, when you're having problems, it's now embarrassing. So we don't want to talk about it. And look, let me be totally honest with you, ladies and gentlemen that are listening to the show right now. Mary Jo Rapini is the only person that can make me blush.
I don't know about that. But, honestly, I remark with my couples because when you're dating your partner, all you want to talk about is sex. And then somehow after you get married, and especially the longer you're married, it seems so awkward for them to start talking about sex. That's one of the assignments I give them. I want you guys to spend 10 minutes a day just talking about your sex life, what you'd like to do, how you see each other, and they notoriously come back and go, wow, that was the hardest assignment.
Right.
And I know, I've been married forever, but basically this is my career. I hate talking about work all the time, but sometimes you must.
But at least you have fun talking about your work. So.
Yes, that's right. And I get my sex talk in with him too. So it all works.
Well, it's very interesting. I want to get into the sex and money issue because those are the two, as I said earlier, the two leading causes of divorce. But I want to talk about one other thing too, because this is something that plagues a vast majority of Americans today. It has ramifications across really all the facets you talk about, whether or not you're feeling well, you're sleeping well, and that's health.
Right.
We have one of the largest obesity problems ever in the country right now. We talk a lot on here on the show about how to eat right, how to take some steps into exercising, eating right, taking care of yourself. And, I've had Keith Klein, Keith. I've had him on the show for when I was doing the morning show, had him on every Friday talking about, steps to do these things. But this is a hard thing for people to do, but it has such a big impact. If you don't feel good about yourself, then you don't think your partner's interested in you. And there's a whole cascade of problems that come from that, right?
Exactly. And, I see a lot of sexual problems lying underneath obesity. I work with the bariatric surgeons at UT, and I have since 2003. And basically, I was on a TV show for TLC called Big Medicine. I was the psychologist. And what I learned is that a lot of times when couples are unhappy in their life with money or their marriage, their miscommunication, their vice is food. And they will start eating, especially if they were hurt as a child or, abused sexually or verbally abused in some way. So a lot of times people get so far under. It's like being in debt. You get so far under, you become hopeless that there's a way out, but there's always a way out.
Right. Well, and again, I'm going to ask you one more thing about this because, part of some of the issues, and this was a commitment my wife and I made to each other early on, is that we get lazy.
Right.
It's like, well, we're married now. I don't need to work out. I don't need to take care of myself. I don't need to put on makeup. I don't need to do my hair.
Right.
And for men,
yes.
I don't need to dress up. I don't need to shave. But we need to do those things, yeah?
Absolutely. Every woman I know will tell me, like her husband will come out naked and she's like, put some shorts on. Like women have a different idea of what's beautiful. For women, or for men, you can just go naked. But, for women, if they're overweight, they feel bad about being naked many times. And women like to see their man dressed nice for them and, smelling good and looking good. Those things are very important because it shows investment. Right. It shows that you care about the other person.
And speaking of investment, we'll pick up there when we come back after the break. Don't go away.
American woman, mama, let me be.
Catch Lance Roberts' podcast later at realinvestmentadvice.com.